Nurse keeps ticking patient's feet to wake us up and won't stop. Ask to speak with the nurse or floor manager. I don't blame you for not liking this. I would probably feel the same way too. Some people don't like certain body parts being touched. And feet are one of them. There are literally 1,000 ways she can wake you up, and she's not even trying to accommodate your request. Your body, your choice. Speak up and don't feel bad about it. Draw the line. I mean more than you have already. Make it known that you don't like it regardless of the reasons. Be a dick about it if you have to. Knowing when to be an asshole is a valuable skill. Just to be clear to anyone else, I don't mean being an asshole all the time. Just when to be one to set boundaries. If you've asked her not to touch you certain way and it continues, isn't that a crime? This is inappropriate. At best, please do not be afraid to advocate for your personal boundaries. I would suggest you scream at the top of your lungs each time she does it. Then it's your call whether you want to play it off as being startled, or look her in the eye and say, "Yes, I did that on purpose." Use these exact words. "I do not consent to you touching my feet." That's the only thing medicos who don't want to listen will actually hear, because they know doing something after you said you don't consent to it is illegal. If that doesn't work, scream and kick her in the face. "Sorry, you scared me." Quote. I'd try calling the main hospital number and request to be connected to a patient advocate. Tell them what's going on and ask how to submit a formal complaint. Tell her, "I've asked you politely and repeatedly to stop tickling me because it makes me uncomfortable, and you have refused to respect my request. How do I file a formal complaint?" Quote. Don't give up until they hand you a form to fill out for the complaint. Then ask who you turn it in to and make sure it's not anyone on the floor. Other nurses, staff, etc. You want to personally hand it in to whoever is supposed to receive it. They may have a way to do this by phone or online instead of a paper form. Could you order prosthetic feet to put at the end of your bed? 1. Sorry to hear about the crons. My brother has that. 2. I know in the US, the nurses have to wake you every once in a while for vitals. But there are other ways to do so. Have a chat with the charge nurse or the administration. Not sure what the laws in the UK are, but keep working your way up the chain as you feel necessary. You've already talked to her, another nurse, and the doctor. Talk to a supervisor next. If you have to, call the hospital and ask to speak to an administrator. Start sleeping with shoes on, so you'll wake up when she takes the shoes off and she won't have to tickle your feet. Plus it would be a clear, "Oh, this really bothers them" sign. This is absolutely not funny and not okay. Tickling makes some people, me included, extremely uncomfortable. Is there anyone else you can report to? You've been brushed off a few times. I think you should start making a real fuss. You need to seem mad and keep bringing it up. If there is someone higher up than the doctor you can get a hold of, tell them, especially since you're losing sleep. And when she does it, maybe if you wake up really mad and yell at her to knock it off, maybe she'll realize you're serious. This is not okay, and the minimizing is making me rage on your behalf. IDK, just scream extremely loud as if she just woke you up from a nightmare. I'd think she'll stop after 2 times. Speak to the charge nurse, or ask to speak to the patient liaison team. Nah, that's super freaky. My mother would have a fit if she heard one of her nurses was doing this. If she doesn't stop after you speak to the nurse manager person, you gotta take it higher. This is totally unacceptable. No means no. I live in the United States, and as many people as you have filed a complaint with, as many times as you have told her. Here in the US, I would threaten to call the police for assault if she touched me in this way again, and you need to contact the administrator of the hospital and tell him you will be contacting a lawyer if she touches you inappropriately again. Because let's reverse this and say it is a man who keeps fondling the feet of a young girl. Then how trivial does it sound? It really should be no different. No means no. Accidentally kick her as if she startled you. Okay, I have no. I get what she is doing. And I get that you dislike it. And I agree. But why is she doing it? I don't understand. How are nurses supposed to wake you up? I don't know the answer to that. But could you tell them to that instead? I feel like there's more than this way. I'd just try to directly tell her how I want to be waken up, and hopefully that works.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.